should consider giving him a subscription, but what's up? I am Shredborg. I can't tell whether Shredborg is like a cyborg of me or exactly what Shredborg would be. But I like to think a cyborg. What are your guys' thoughts? Jeez, there is some rumbling going on outside my house. Nice. Well, you got some good emotes. I really do as well, but he started running Celeste, so I watched it a little bit. He's also going to be at the speedrun marathon I'm going to be running at. Yeah, he's a good streamer.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Entertaining guy. Obviously has a good emote. I forget who I even have my Twitch. Oh, I know who I have my Twitch run on. Some random person who I thought, you know what, they need an emote. Not some random person, but a small streamer who I don't use the emote of. Oh, no. Meat Boy. Not this. I am speedrunning Super Meat Boy at a marathon. The game just came out like a week ago. There's no way that it would be in a marathon yet. Actually, less than a week ago. I said like. It's been out half a week. Alright, not as bad as it could have been. Is he running Luigi Deluxe at a marathon? Well, there we go. How to get your ass kicked at a be shit at the speedrun? Well, they're gonna enjoy my run then. Let me tell you. No, just kidding. No, nobody would. I don't think, even if your run was bad, I think that people would just sort of be like, it's okay. It doesn't matter. People don't. Very few people take speedrunning all that seriously. Unless you clearly, like, there have been people where it's like, they, like, went to GDQs and stuff, and then they had really terrible runs, and it turns out they, spliced their runs. And so people are like, oh, that makes sense, but never know if it was just a bad day or not. Because they don't know at the time, right? Or why would you accept it? Because, so most of the time splicers are not bad runners, they're just like good at segments of runs, but then don't put everything together. Like if I wanted to in Super Meat Boy say that I got like a, 18-20, I could probably within a few runs splice together a Super Meat Boy 18-20 run. And it's like, oh man, he's a good runner. And even though that's not like world record or anything, there you get the notoriety and all that stuff. By the time an 18-20 in this game, you'd beat it. Just gotta find, if you took out all the cutscenes, it's possible. No, just kidding. Took out all the cutscenes and auto-scrollers. And you got yourself an 18-20 game. But yeah, they're generally not bad runners, it's just inconsistent. So like I don't think that any person who's ever spliced Well, I shouldn't say that. I think that most people who have spliced aren't people that don't have the skill to get the PB that they say they do. Well, in a way they are, because they didn't get that time legitimately. But like they can do it, it's just that they are being lazy by splicing instead of actually practicing strats. And then there are the people who literally like just, you know, lie and splice just to get world records. Let me see. What is this? Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Shredborg. I like that a lot. Alright. Good. JOTG. Oh, nice. I haven't played. Oh no, never mind. I did. I played that one came onto the Wii U. I'm really happy that 3DS. I never really had a DS like my sister did. I would play Mario Kart DS on there, but I never had my own. Very new. Indeed, in the future, we're going to look at new 3DSs, and it's going to be like, oh, I got a new 3DS. Actually, it's still confusing today. If someone tells you they got a new 3DS, what do they mean? You know what I mean? They probably mean literally a new, like the actual type of 3DS, but they could just mean, you know, a new 3DS, like it's brand new. Or they got another one. That's the new. Nintendo just likes to put new on their stuff that's not new. Although I guess this is new. To be, you know, the thing about the new 3DS is it's basically like it doesn't make games actually like that much run better, but they do actually run better. They get better load times. Some of them do have like huge performance gaps. So it does actually like have benefits. Other than losing time, it's not that huge of a deal. Yeah, Smash 3DS, well, actually, I don't even know. I thought Smash 3DS was fine on the original one, but I have no idea. I thought the load times were just ridiculous. But I had the new 3DS that whole time, so I didn't pay attention to it. But Hyrule Warriors is rough. It is bad. There are 20... You can name the type of 3DSs by... It's like, what's his face in Forrest Gump? But yeah, Hyrule Warriors just should not have been available for the original 3DS. Because wasn't Fire Emblem Warriors? I think that was only on new 3DS. Bubba, thank you. The one thing that I did notice, like that game ran pretty smoothly for me on new 3DS, but one time I was in a match, I think it was during like a campaign or something, and it was a bunch of Olimars, and then they had a bunch of Pikmin on the screen, and that thing chugged. That thing, it like went down to like 10 frames a second. I like how the skip is now free. I said it day one. I said this skip does not look that bad. It looks easy. And it is. I did 1v1s for the most part, but I mean... And that I never had any issues with. But, yeah, that Olimar. Mario numero uno.
Mario number one. Woohoo!
Nice. Are you like learning it 100% or you started 100% run when I started my any percent run? I assume that's what's happening. Good job. That's pretty quick. Just giving you casually 100%. I need to do that. I got into World 2 while doing that, but I keep grinding this any percent. It's a go time, guys. It's a go time indeed. Curious as to whether the PS5. I think that it will. I think it will be basically a PS4, but will like be stronger. What I think that the reason why they'll call it a PS5, unlike like the PS4 Pro, is that the PS4 right can play all of the games that PS4 Pro can, but I think that PS5 right, it's not going to be, you know, there's games if they're a PS5 game right, they're only going to be on PS5, but you're going to be able to put in a PS4 game and it's essentially going to be the same thing. I think that both Microsoft's and Sony's next console are going to be like that. Because I think if you look at it, one, there's this major risk that I don't think that game companies publishers really want to get rid of, and that's this idea that every single gen, PS1 through 4, that'd be interesting because they'd have to put in, unless they did actual backwards like software, what's the word am I thinking of? Emulation of the PS3, which is not easy to do. I don't know if they'll be able to do PS3, but then again, I would have said the same thing with 360. Yeah, and I think that game publishers, to get back to what I was saying, I actually agree with you 100% there. But I think game publishers don't really like it that at a certain point you just have to abandon the old hardware. Like they accept it because that's the way that it is. But I think that they would rather have that install base as long as possible. Like you look at the PS4 right now and it could sell, if they just kept the market the way it's going, they could probably sell 130 million of those things, no problem. But for Sony, it wouldn't make sense because for them, they're just going to lose money because people stop buying consoles. I'll do 200% at some point in my life. But that point in my life is not right now. Also, hot take, I don't think PlayStation Now is bad at all. I think that it actually works very well, at least for me. I've had some problems where audio sounds like shit, but other than that, no problems. I've played through mostly like adventure type games like the Heavy Rain and stuff, but even games that do require more precision and all that stuff, I haven't had issues with them. So, hot take right there. I think if you buy it for the year, it's a fine price because it's just $100, which is essentially the price of Netflix. I do think $20 a month is ridiculous.
Yeah, Mario time.
I do think $120 a month is crazy. I don't know why they don't just do it $10 a month if their yearly fee is $100. That to me doesn't make sense. Alright, time for the skip. I've been getting the part that I'm actually the most nervous about. But I'm only 1 for 2 today. Time to make it 2 for 3. Nice. Since Friday. So it came out on Friday and been doing it since. So this is the Switch version. This is Deluxe. So, so it just came out Friday and just decided to do some runs since it came out. And it's pretty fun. Yeah, thanks. I think that one, having ran Super Meat Boy for so long, it helps you more than anything. I think Super Meat Boy basically forces you to have to know how to learn strats quickly, since there's so many levels in that game, and there's not too many precise jumps on this.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Yeah, I'm not. They did have a download feature. That is correct. Dabbled is the correct word. I love Celeste as a casual game, and I did some speedruns of it. None of them are particularly great. My PB is a 48-42, so it's decent enough, but I speedran that for like 2 or 3 weeks. Where dabbled would be the exact correct term. I'm just gonna play it safe. Okay, it's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine here. How are you? That scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. Okay, got through it. Alright. Only uploaded around to 106. I mean, that's not bad. I know that he played it like a few times. I know he learned a few of those strats. So it's that's a good time. That's a hard game to start speedrunning because it's very easy to die in. Those levels are very long. It's really easy to get like tilted in it. The speedrun movement it's hard casually, and the speedrun movement's even different than the casual movement, so it doesn't translate. Like this game, the movement translates 100%. Like there's no, well, I shouldn't say there's not much. Okay, that was unnecessary. This. But somebody said it before, and I actually really agree with it, that Celeste is like the hardest game that anyone can beat. Like it's not that hard. Like it's very hard, and I wouldn't say like, oh, it's easy, just play through it. But I do think that the game gives you enough tools, and as long as you have like a basic balance to be able to beat like any type of video game, or you know, to be able to beat video games at all, I think that it's not that bad. Dust Force is a lot harder. I haven't done any speedrun stuff of Dust Force, but Dust Force is not even... or Celeste is not even close to as hard as Dust Force. Celeste is much harder. Yeah, if you don't play games at all, for sure. I just think that like, no, Dust Force is much harder. Dust Force. I think with Dust Force, it gets to a point where it's like, I think even they can do it. If they're good at Call of Duty, I think Call of Duty is a harder game to be good at than Celeste is, by a very large margin. But I can understand not being used to platforming mechanics. Got the fucking strat, dude. Hell yeah. No, I mean, that's fair. I just think that if you put through the patience, they probably could beat that game. I think they have the skills to do it. Ooh, just 4 seconds for that sub 45 summon best. Let's go. Yeah, Celeste is extremely hard to optimize at a top level. I know TGH and Flatterby were doing some races. Did either of them world record yet? That's true. That's true. But I do think just about anybody can beat that game. It is not a particularly like insanely hard game. Yeah, I actually agree with that too. Like, that's another thing. Yeah, no, I think that's true. Maybe I do. Maybe my expectations are a little bit skewed, but I do think that in general, I think that if you play games like even once a month, you could probably beat Celeste. You know, even just like a few hours a month. It would take patience, and I don't think a lot of people would want to do it. Because Hotel is pretty hard, our resort. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's hard. And it's long, too. That's the real issue. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I did not mean for that to happen. I'm gonna lose some time here. Yeah, the mountain climb's tough too. It's like the final, 15 flags in particular. That was a little scary. Exactly. I don't think what that game, and the reason why Celeste is I just think one of the best games of all time, is that if you get to one screen, right? Like this, if you can get past the first screen in the game, you can get past the second. If you can get past the second, you can get past the third. Like, you can totally have, you don't have to. There's no huge jump, although I do think that the resort kind of is a sizable jump. But I think that... What's up, Chai? How's it going? Dude, one sub 30. Sub 30 is free now, okay? Oh, shit. Shit. Alright, this is... Okay, I should stop doing that, but at the same time, what's the... alternative? Oh, no. This fucking game, whatever. Went down 20 seconds yesterday. So your sum of best is going to go down 16... Well, actually, that's literally a free 14 seconds. I actually have not died on this. still have some very choice opinions on the whole patch thing. Oh shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, Evans lost 3-0. He did some good. He had some good races for his level, but M Sushi got I think 3 sub-30s. So unfortunately, Evans didn't stand a chance. Alright, he'll still be 3 minutes ahead despite the death. Oh cool, I think middle is actually the fastest. Dude. Nice. Well, my sum of best could have been sub 45. This fucking game. Only 3.5 minutes ahead. This is actually how far I was ahead yesterday. Because that's where I got my gold in this. Instead of losing 25 seconds, I just didn't die. Which was an 1000 IQ play. Where else did I lose time on this? Do I have to not save? Alright, cool. 7-3, but that's like 3 seconds. Huh. Nowhere, I guess. Oh, snap. I still want to know if TGH or Flad has world recorded yet. I bet you anything they have. Well, not anything, but I bet they have. It'll happen within the next 2 days. I know, he did a race with Flad and earlier today. I wonder how that went. That's what he was saying, is that I watched him, did he run yesterday? I think so. It was either yesterday or Monday. And he was getting like, he got a 29, but... It's actually still amazing to me how consistent people can get in Celeste. That's how hard some of those strats are. Like that frame perfect cutscene skip, but wait. Although if I speedran Celeste, I'd be very, very happy. This is not Super Meat Boy. I, for once, played a different game. Yeah, I saw... Wait, were you playing? Yeah, you were playing Celeste, I think, the other day, and I just lurked for a little bit while I was practicing either this or Super Meat Boy. But how do you like Celeste? Did you like it a lot, Jitspo? I hope so. I really do. Oh, that's right, I think it was definitely Celeste, because I think you were in Golden Ridge or something. Alright, get that sub 30, dude. Well, that's fair. Hey, as long as you like it, I mean, it's a good game, and, you know, even if at a minimum it's only a good game, that's how it is. I'm definitely super crazy nuts about it, I'll tell you that much. Alright, this is, and you came in this stream for the most exciting level of the run. all I do is auto scroll. Although I get motion controls in this level, so that's pretty cool. It's got that going for it. I think is the thing up? No, it's this next one. I am cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Shout out to Cocoa Puffs though. Legitimately puffed cereal. Better than anything else. Just like balls. Puffed balls. Those are the best kind of cereal. Nobody make a puffed balls joke. It's a lazy joke. If I die here, that's the run. I did. And I both like that game and absolutely despise that game with every inch of my being. I think it's a good game. I absolutely cannot stand the controls. I think that game controls worse than any game I've ever played in my entire life. But also, it was pretty fun. I had a good time on a lot of those levels. There's some good challenge. It let you do a lot of different things in that game that I thought were really exciting and cool. Oh, whoops. Ah, that's fine. That's scary. You just like... So my issue, I don't remember what it was, but there were times when I needed to like dash forward, and I couldn't, like, I kept doing the wrong thing, and I don't know exactly like the reason why I was doing the wrong thing. It just, I tried my hardest. I don't dislike it. But I also absolutely despise the game. No, it's good. There was a level, I don't remember what the level was. I was on, if it's anything, it's controller. Unless the game can't be played on controller, I'm playing it on controller. This is also this is my second favorite part of the run. Because I literally can't move forward for D-pad. D-pad. Pretty much every platformer I use D-pad. Like this I'm using D-pad except for Super Meat Boy. Or for some reason I like stick more. And I don't know why. Oh geez, dudes. Sub 45 some of best. Alright, just 15 more seconds until I can actually play a level. That reminds me to grab my charger. Because I need this. Because my phone's at like 30% end of the day percent. You guys know how it is. Alright. Whoops. Since this is any percent, like a true any percent, we get to use this piece of work character. This character was made for children to be able to beat this game, even though this game was already easy enough. And you might say, this looks ridiculously easy. And I say, it absolutely is. This looks too easy. And I would say, yeah, that's still probably accurate. Alright, take my time. Why did I jump over that? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna lose like a minute and a half, but I can still PB by 2 minutes. That's fine. Hate this game. Oh, whoops. No, never mind. That's fine. Just run through enemies. That's pretty much it. So he actually has that limitation. You know what? Whoops. I'm not doing a skip. I'm just gonna stay as Nabbit. Doesn't matter. some time wasted, but it doesn't matter. Like, you can't get power-ups. It just makes the game trivial. Like Smooth said, it's just a, yeah, it's not like, so there's like funky mode in Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I think that's actually like a really good easy mode. And it's funny because once that came out, that's like the default speedrun mode, because it still has a lot of tricks and a lot of movement tech, but it doesn't sacrifice some of the core difficulty. It still makes it easier, like, you know, dashing on top of, really it's just sort of a combination of all of the people's skills. Decided to make challenging levels. Oh no. Oh no. You know, I've made quite a few levels in Mario Maker, so you could say I'm an expert in game design. And literally all of my levels that I thought were easy were actually really hard, because I'm bad at game design. It's funny how much I love games like Little Big Planet, you know, Mario Maker, all of those, but I absolutely am terrible at actually making stuff in those games. I just love that other people are good at making those things. I'd imagine so. Like, I bet you if I actually put through a lot of time, I could get some not terrible levels. That, oh, whoops. You know, I'm something of a level designer myself. I've played Mario Maker, which makes me an expert on such matters. Oh, that's right, he doesn't. And then with Nabbit, this next level shouldn't be that bad, although, oh no, never mind, it's just as bad. There is. It's all about, exactly. If you make platformers too easy, it just makes people want it. People want to be challenged when they're playing a platformer. Kirby games are this weird exception that I do not know the answer to why they're popular. I like some Kirby games, but other ones like... Why am I watching out for those enemies? Nice. What makes the messenger actually really good is how it's not that difficult. Yeah. It takes the level, like, there's not too many games like that, like the messenger nowadays. And it just made it accessible. That's a bad death. It does ramp slowly. But yet, the only thing about Super Meat Boy that I will say is it does have notable casual jumps in it. Jumps of difficulty that I think could have been curved back a little bit. Okay, so 2 minutes ahead. That's fine, I guess. That's still a big PB. You're close to finishing it. So as you've probably, I talked about this earlier in my stream as well, is that it starts off. Oh, those last 5. I watch a lot of people play Super Meat Boy casually, and you're like not even. Whoops. No, I'm just gonna stay as him. You know what? No, I'm changing to Mario. Yeah, they mean light end. Omega's dumb. Um, and I think that Dr. Fetus can be pretty challenging. But watching a lot of people play that game casually on Twitch, a lot of them have trouble on Omega and Dr. Fetus for sure. Escape's not that bad. Or the second part of the final boss. But man, that game. Really? That game's tough. But yeah, Celeste I actually think is the perfect amount of ramping up of difficulty. I think that Resort could have been better, but I think that it ramped up that difficulty very well, especially then on. I think that's the best part of what the game does. Oh my god, no. No. No! Just blow up. Okay, I'm gonna lose time here. Maybe I won't lose time. 10 seconds is a lot, but this has not been a very good tower or elevator. But where Celeste does really get hard is the B-sides and C-side. Actually, C-sides, they're objectively like harder by like per room, but overall it's easier to get through. Well, I don't think that there's much of like, I don't know. Yeah, there's some things in that game that they probably could have made it a little bit easier for controls, but I do think that, I don't know. Let me just not die on Bowser. How about that? But yeah, I'll just say that Celeste is a much better designed game for casual play. Then it has really great design for speedrunners as well. So, it's just a really good game in terms of design for a lot of things, in my opinion. Ha 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 ha. It can be though, because you're like, the point of the game is if somebody, you know, somebody should be able to, oh god, oh, that's fine. Should be able to beat your game with enough time and practice. If they can't, then it generally means that you're not balancing or teaching something very well. But I don't think that the controls are bad, but I get frustrated about particular things about the controls that I can relate to that stance with. Talking about the input buffering? Yeah, no, I don't have any problems with it, but I can just, I mean, it could. So another thing about Super Meat Boy is it on PC. That game just has like issues. Sent that at the perfect time. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, no! Are you gonna jump? Oh man. That's classic. Alright, beat the game, guys. Oh, whoops, I forgot to reset my timer. Alright, time to go say hi to Peach. Wait, what? Uh-oh. What's Kamek doing? Here's what I don't understand. And this is spoilers if you haven't, played the game, but then again, why are you... If you're worried about speed or spoilers in New Super Mario Bros., first of all, came to the wrong stream. Second of all, why are you worried about spoilers for a Mario game? But anyways, here they go. Bowser just fell into lava right there, and Kamek saved Bowser by doing that. Mario, in fact, does have a story somehow. Anyways, so he falls into the lava here. But he fell into the lava before. Yeah, no, exactly. Why doesn't Kamek just do the same thing again? Is Kamek out of power? Is that the only Kamek that's existed? I don't think that is the only Kamek that's existed. So why does Kamek not just do the same thing that he just did right there? There you go. Okay, now, come on. Let's go. Where you at, Bowser Jr.? Come on, BJ. Ooh, ow! That's fine. Don't hit me. He hit me. I saved it, guys. Alright, this will probably lose a little bit of time, but not. So 2-minute PB, so this will be a 47 for sure. Family bonding. I love... Oh, yeah, this is spoilers. Cover your eyes. God, stop. By 2 minutes, pretty much exactly. Oh, man. But that just reminds me of the final cutscene, or not the final cutscene, the cutscene before the boss of Super Mario Sunshine, where Bowser's just like chilling in a. I did redeem myself after last night, but also I can't. It doesn't show my mouse cursor. But going from 4 minutes to 2 minutes was not good. That was not good. There, Bowser just kills himself too. R.I.P. Bowser. Bowser Jr. But we find out after this cutscene that, in fact, jumping into lava does not kill.
Thank you.
It does not kill them. Because for whatever reason, I don't know. That's, I guess, how they come back. What's up, Fims?